Hello everyone, I'm so glad you have joined me today. I love sharing my ideas with you and I hope I inspire you with today's creation. Did you see the newest set and dies? It's basically a suite that's available from Stampin' Up! Oh my gosh, it is adorable. I love it. It's called Butterfly Brilliance, and this stamp set is not in here. Oops, I guess I forgot I'd used it. But it stamps all of these at once, so you'll need some kind of stamping tool with it. And then the dies can cut out the whole sheet at once. And there's all these other cute little things, like these are lacy overlays and everything. So lots of dies in this set, and a great idea. And then it also has some gorgeous paper, and those dies cut out those butterflies all at once. Wouldn't that be a great way to make some cards quick and easy? And then check out these papers. They're gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love the backgrounds on them, especially the watercolors, and then the others. They're just so pretty. It's perfect thing that we need right now when spring is hopefully going to be here soon and we've all been locked down and sick and tired of the snow. But I wanted to let you know that I have a retreat that I'm doing for this, and the information for it is on my blog underneath my tutorials, and it says, if you click on it, there'll be a drop down box that says retreat, Butterfly Brilliance Retreat. So check it out and join us. We're going to have some fun in April with these. Oh, I can't wait to do it. For today's card, I'm continuing with Quite Curvy, and I ended up using the birds. Now this is the first time I've used these birds. No, sorry, I'm not using the birds. I ended up using Thinking of You Makes My Day out of here, but I did use the dies, and from the dies, this is the one I used, and I created this fun pocket card. Okay, and there's all that back that you can write on, and if you need more space, you can make it a card and write more. But this is what we're going to do. Now I'm going to show you some tricks of how to get those pieces. First thing you need is a piece of 4 1/4 by 11, and you're going to score it at 5 1/2. You're going to use your bone folder, and you're going to close it up, and you're going to cut from that fold up at the top left down to the corner on the bottom right. So when you're finished, you end up with a shape that looks like this. Now this piece you take off, don't throw away, because you can use it for your punching. So you're not wasting any of your card. All right, so let's get started with how to do this. The first thing I did was, you need some bumblebee paper, some terracotta tile, and some old olive, and you can put these together any way you want. I chose to put the excuse me, the old olive in the back. So I took a half a sheet, and what I really did, I missed a piece I'm going to get. I actually cut two from one. I cut one end with the die, and then I cut the other end with the die. So now I didn't have to waste any of it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to decide how high up I want to go, and I think I want to go to there. All right, so I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put a mark here and here, and then I'm going to pull out my little cutter. I think this will fit in there. We'll find out. And I'm going to line those marks up right where the cutting blade is. All right, and I've got to, there it is. I got to find it. The lights here are Great. All right, and once I get it in place, hold it and cut it. And see, then you can use this for something else. Flip this over, and I'm gonna kind of see how high up to go, and I'm gonna add some glue on this flap also, because that'll help hold the other side down. All right, so I'm gonna put it down. Once you get this first one down, the rest of them go on top. All right, and I'm making sure that I've got it even. All right, so now that you've got that on, you want to take and you want to put a thin bead of glue along the bottom and on the side. And you're going to flip it over and you're going to close it like so. All right, your pocket's made. Now take the next color that you want, and you can use any color you want. And to decide how you want it to go, all right, and it's got to go like this. All right, I'm going to flip it over again. Now you can cut this if you want, but I am all about using my trimmers if I can. I'm making my mark. I'm going to pull my little trimmer in, and I'm going to line those marks up with my cutting edge, and I'm going to cut it. All right, and then this one we're going to add to here, and we don't have to worry about this. We can just put the glue all over, and it's even with the bottom. So make sure you put it even with the bottom and even with the sides. Ooh, this one's not even. Come on, don't stick yet. There we go. I just shove it a little. There we go. There. All right. And then we've got the last piece. And it goes on like this. Wouldn't this be a cool rainbow card? Oh, I could see doing this for my granddaughters and using a unicorn on there. They would love it. All right, I'm pulling in my trimmer again, lining up my marks on my cutting blade. See, look at all that. You still got plenty left. All right, I can get rid of that. And now I'm going to put this one on like so. Now I have to tell you, when I finished this, I didn't have the flower on there, so I said it needed something, so I stamped it. I don't like that, so I'm not going to stamp that on here. I'm just going to add that flower and let it go. All right, so our card is made. I took a piece of white, and what you need to do is you need to determine how wide it's going to be. I think I started with like 4 by 5.5 or 5 1/4. Yeah, it's still 4 inches. But I think, see, mine ended up to be about 4 7/8. But what you want to do is you want to cut it down, and this has to slide in easy. If it doesn't, it's going to get caught. So just keep cutting the sides down like 1/4 of an inch at a time till you get close, and see, you can see. But you've got to allow for the glue. All right, so I've got that. I then cut a piece of DSP that's the exact same size. And this time I'm going to use the Old Olive, because this is all I have left. So you need a piece, and it doesn't need to be long, like so. And you're going to cut it off. You're going to take this and you're going to use some tear and tape, because this is going to be pulled on, so you want to make sure it stays put down. So I'm going to cut a piece of tear and tape, and I'm going to put it in the center like so. And I'm going to take the backing off, And then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put it on here. And then this piece I'm going to put on like that. So I have my piece. And then you want a piece of tear and tape on top because all that pulling and tugging and this will give way. And then you'll have a mess. And you don't have to put that on there if you don't want to. I just thought it was cute. All right, so I've got that done. All right, so there's that. I'm going to take this off. All right, and it's ready to go. And now I'm going to take and add some glue to the back of this so that I can, this would look cute with the whale paper too. Those could be different blues. Oh my gosh, the ideas are going crazy today. Different blues, and then use a piece with whales on the back. Cute card for a kid. Okay, there you go. So your card's done other than embellishing. All right, since this was the paper that had the daisies on it, I used the daisy punch, and I'm going to create a daisy to go down in that corner. And I broke my rule. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 on there. It should be 5. I'll have to add another one. I thought it looked kind of funny. All right, and then I'm going to curl this one. Now when you pull on your petals, don't pull too hard or you'll be doing he loves me not, and losing your petals. All right, and then I'm going to add a petal here, a glue dot here, and I'm going to take this off very carefully. Now it's not coming, so come at it a different direction. For some reason, these things like to come off a certain way. Ooh. All right, so there we go. There's our daisy, and then this one goes on the top. All right. And I'm putting it right where those spaces are, so it fills that in. And then I punched out a circle. Now I have a retired, I think it's like 3/8 of an inch. Let me see. Yep, it looks like it's about 3/8 of an inch. I have a retired 3/8 inch circle punch, and it is perfect for the center. So I put that in, and now we're going to add some dimensionals on the back of this. Add it to our card, and we'll have our daisy card almost done. It'll just need embellishing. But isn't it so cute? And I chose to do my card in white because I had used the different colors here. You could use a different color. You don't have to use the white. I'm going to put that up in there like so. There we go. And now my bling. I cannot not add bling. This is an old set of rhinestones. I buy these things a bunch at a time. I'm going to move this one over. And then I'm going to put another little one down here and a big one because it needs to be 5. I'll put that one right about there. And I'm going to put another big one right there so it's 5. Oh, so much better. It just looked funny to me. And there you have it. I was so excited I forgot to show you. I used the same image, and that's from Daisy Lane, and I stamped that for the envelope. So there's the inside and the envelope. I hope you enjoyed this card today. Give it a try. You can put something there if you want. I just didn't like the look, so I didn't do it this time. You also have to be careful when you cut your corner. I was off a little. So if it's hard to see, put a little mark there. I hope I've inspired you and you'll give this one a try. If you do, share it with me. I'd love to see it. Don't forget to check out my retreat that's in April. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to make a card holder, a 3D item, and 4 cards to go into the card holder. Perfect little gift. I hope you have some time today to be creative and that you share it with me, because I love seeing how you use my ideas or even how you make your own ideas. Have a great